Hello and welcome to part 2, game 227 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project, Real Fishing. We started this one last night. Probably did like an hour and a half of fishing or so. And honestly, this game I think is interesting in that it diverges from the fishing games that I've seen in other console challenges. The other console challenges, whether that's Super Nintendo, GameCube, whatever, the fishing games there tend to be very like fishing tournament oriented. You ride your boat around, you're trying to look for good spots. You need to get a certain weight and in order to surpass weights of other fishers that you don't see. This game is not tournament oriented. This game, I would say, is much more digging into like almost like multimedia a little bit, because the fishing spots are all like static short video loops. Which is interesting. And then you also have like the 3D aqua room and the aquariums, the old fisher who we need to talk to the old fisher, the fishing master, more. That's one thing we should have done more last night. So yeah. So why they're GameCube expert confirming. So it's interesting to see this game be less tournament oriented. I don't know, if this is a thing of the Fish Eyes series, the Fish Eyes / Real Fishing series. What will the base landing games be like? Bass landing. I'm not gonna stop doing that. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm pleasantly surprised because, frankly, whenever I have seen those other fishing games, they have looked kind of bad. They always seem frustrating, kind of obtuse. The weights of like the other fishers are catching are all over the place. Whereas this game has been very, just chill. Even the moments of tension, literal tension, fishing line tension, have been, they come and go, and then you return to the peace of nature. So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. I did look a little bit more. I think in order to get credits, I do have to get 2 fishing licenses. So that's probably what we'll do. Unless I'm really having a bad time by the time we finish the first license, I imagine the answer will be we'll get both, or we'll get credits. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Reminder, of course, I am playing using a fishing rod controller. Although, unfortunately, this game doesn't have too much support for it. I wasn't able to find more. I didn't go looking. I was busy today. More information about the modes on this. I assume the modes treat the motion sensors differently. I don't think this game has motion sensing. I don't think so. Because when I've tried all the modes and flicking it, and usually what it would do is bring up the menu. And that's not the input. So like, I know that if I'm reeling this, like, right, I'm gonna start reeling this a little bit. And you can see that's just an X input. So this reel just does X inputs, and then reeling it the other way isn't an input. It's only an input when you're doing it. So JB, where are we going next? How's Super Retro? How is From Mission 3 treating you? I've dipped in there a few times. Hope you're doing well, folks. If you don't know Super Retro also is playing many PS1 games. So if you do enjoy that kind of thing, then definitely give Retro a follow. But yeah, we're just about to get into a session. Just booting up here, getting into a session. I was talking about this fishing controller and how I wish, and you actually helped me out with that, Retro, because I believe you had tested the ASCII, I think, fishing controller with Real Fishing, and confirmed that it didn't really do anything. But this is the Interact fishing controller. From Mission 3 is still amazing. Oh, you're doing both campaigns. Which one did you do first, Emma or Elisa? Or I always think of Emma as like the real campaign. Elisa's campaign is cool too, though. Did Emma first? Yeah, okay. Yeah, some of those strategy RPGs that have 2 campaigns, like I don't know if I want to do both, like whatchamacallit, Cartia is the same way. The Word of Fate also has two protagonists. Do I have strong feelings as ska music? Ska music is good. Just, I mean, you know, ska was popular when I was friends with people who like ska, and that was like some of my first experiences going to live music as like a high school age person, so. You'll do both if the game is good. Yeah, big 210 streak. Am I wearing my streamer knee and elbow pads? Absolutely not. Dangerous streaming. You know, I would say the bands I got recommended was a lot of like the specials and stuff like that. The first night of Real Fishing went pretty well. It was pretty chill. But we'll see how things escalate if the fishing does get real. Ones with multiple routes, but not necessarily multiple pro tags. I feel like at that point, I would probably settle on a route. So like Tactics Ogre, for example, right? Which has like chaos and law and all that stuff. I'll probably just do research and pick a route. What is, oh yeah, let's go talk to the fishing master. Wait a second.
I think bitterling are cute.
Thank you, fishing master. That was outstanding. Wasn't too sure about what I saw. Yeah, I mean, it's very, yeah, I was saying this earlier, this game is not fishing tournament oriented. Oh yeah, Vanguard Bandits has the routes too. Yeah, it was funny. I did a playthrough of Vanguard Bandits some years ago. And I mean, the answer is I'll probably do a different route. God, I wonder if I have much of that playthrough saved. I might be recent enough that I have it on Vaudeville, but I honestly forget. Honestly, for like Vanguard Bandits, I'd probably do like Empire playthrough or something. Just do something really off the wall. Yo, finally time to carp diem. All right, I need to unpause the timer. There we go. Okay, so there is evidence of what route I did. Okay. I've been trying to remember to get some of the vaudeville stuff up. I think I still need, I mean, I do have Rising draft and ready to go. I just don't think I've made it public. Right, the Rising playthrough is there, all right? Don't at me. All right, what do we got on our all right. I guess we'll just stay with this. The Risen? I don't think I've ever played any game called Risen. Work Scroll hung out for a little bit and then peaced out. I heard like some like scribbling right outside my window and I was like, what is that? And it was a rainy day, so I think the scroll was just trying to stay dry. All right, let's just. Oh, is this going to be the? Oh, I want. Okay, this is probably going to be like the bitterling fishing. By the game series by the Gothic folks right after Gothic. Oh, Italian edition. So it's disco is what you're saying. Damn, it really just, I can't even like, I guess I can just retract it. Like, yeah. Too busy running to be able to play the new Cold Sept. Tragic. Come on. This is the fish. In honor of us, everyone should vote 3 for Chance the Sonar. Thank you sincerely, the fish. All right. Who unvoted Rygar? I mean, you know, it's a mystery. What are these carp doing? I guess I should just put it at the bottom of the screen and then let it drift across. Maybe that'll be a more effective method. Well, there it goes. A fishing joking counter on Scream. Ah, it broke. I've been when they do like the tussling, I feel like you need to put some sort of tension on it, otherwise they'll break free. Let's go. Let's check the yeah. Let's just select tackle. Oh, that's all I got. Steel balls. All right. Oh, the float really makes a difference. Do regular, maybe. I don't know. That is a dough ball. Please. Please. Thinking about the dough. Sometimes you just gotta read words. Sometimes when people make it, like when people make typos, sometimes you just like you read aloud what was intended clearly, and that's fine. But then sometimes if the typo is really funny, you have to like lean into the typo. Oh. Oh, I pressed the wrong button on the controller. Tragic. We're having a real strong start here to carp fishing. Ah, too soon. I don't know if that would work. Oh, is it coming back? Maybe it's coming back. What are you doing to the catfish? That sounds violent. Do the catfish deserve this? He's doing something to the fish. Man, this is a task. Yeah, okay, so it will get loose. Nah, the fishing controller isn't really doing much right now. Yeah, I can reel it, but it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. Can I that's a great question. All right, well, we you know, we'll get one eventually, all right? Eventually we'll seize the carp. Yeah, I mean, my hope and expectation is that they are being tired out. It seemed like it was getting closer to the surface of the water, so yeah, thank you for the good luck 16x. I mean, look, I don't know who's been here for which jokes. And also, I thought you were responding to me saying carp diem. Yeah, I mean, IDOC's always talking about stuff like that, you know. It's just kind of his bit. What was the bit with run is void? Oh, okay, that's fair. I mean, like, voiding is like a very medical term for like expelling stuff from your body. At least that was my interpretation. You know, it's like if like a doctor were talking about like peeing and pooping, they would be like voiding. At least that's why I thought it was funny. Maybe it is another. Growing up online, I mean, why not both? Look, all the growing up Catholic issue is an attempt at shame. This goddamn carp are making a fool of me. What do I even got to get here? I got to get carp at 11.8 inches or larger. Okay. Staunch Catholic household, 10 brothers and sisters. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, a lot of people have left the Catholic Church, myself included. Yeah, Goomba, how's it going? You have not yet experienced the serene pleasure of fishing on the PS1. But one day you will. Yeah, I think for me, undergrad was the first non-Catholic school that I went to. Went to a Catholic K through 8 and a Catholic high school. Some real, yeah. Look. We gotta make some wine out of all this water. Let me take the recommendation of the guide here for what our options are. What's the advice? When will the bait dissolves completely when the carp approaches? When carp bite near the surface of the water, set the hook when the float sinks. Really, don't pull too hard on the line. Okay. From a 4 out of 5 to 3 out of 5. In Beast of Incarnation, you can play with English voiceovers with a white subtitle on. I mean, look. Having the correct contrast is always a struggle. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. That was weird. Huh. All right. That was... Usually, I'm waiting for it to bite. It like bit right away. Strange. Okay, what does that mean? Tie hook. Oh, I guess okay, you have to do it through the menu. You'd think there would be a button for that. 6 out of 10. Time to take a break for a little bit. Yeah. You don't want to dive right into C coding? I gotta get this carp. I gotta get this carp. I can't keep living this way. I think Suikoden 1 and 2 are pretty good. They're not like in my top tier, but I consider them very good. Oh, what do you mean? Come on. Ah. I wonder if I need to start mashing doing that. Wild Arms 2 is a game that I played as a child and I've played much more recently. And my feelings about Wild Arms 2 is that I used to think it was really good as a kid. and as an adult, I feel like it's mid. It has great music. Wild Arms 2 has great music. Has some good character designs, but the narrative is gibberish. I honestly truly might think the only really good Wild Arms might be the first one. I like 2 more than 3 though. Wild Arms 3 is kind of a disaster. How much bread does the fish need? Apparently we're gonna find out because they're gonna keep picking my pockets. Alter Code F I've heard is hard. I mean, I should play it at some point, but Wild Arms 3 killed my interest in JRPGs for like 10 years. Like I got it when it was new. And that was about the point. I didn't like complete another JRPG until like 2014. And it was Last Remnant. Last Remnant rescued the JRPG for me. Yes, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid, Super Retro. Have a good night. Please. Thank God. Okay, we got 10.6. We need, I think, what, 11.4 is what we need? 11.8. All right, well, got to keep going. Yeah, Last Remnant is really fun. It just like the battles are huge, and you're like moving these units around in the field. It's pretty cool. It's also got like a vintage Johnny Young Bosch performance as Rush Sykes, which I really love as well. Didn't they delist the original because they released like an HD or something, or is it just like the HD's only on PS4 or something stupid like that? I remember there was some kind of problem when they released an HD cut of that game. HD. I mean, it was HD to begin with, but really, they never released it on Steam again? That's so stupid. Whatever. I mean, folks, don't play it where you want to. Figure it out. Yeah, I mean, I have the OG version of Steam as well. Oh, did that guy also work on Last Remnant? I mean, I always heard that like some combat director was a DMC guy, so it was going to be action. I don't know. It's probably still better. It's probably still better than I really don't like 7 Remake combat. I've been watching the Chip Cheesem, the Grant and Ironicus Let's Play of Rebirth, and I think I don't think I should play Rebirth. I think I should watch a playthrough of Rebirth. I don't think I should play Rebirth. Yeah, it is pretty weird, Wee Kids. I agree. Yeah, the Last Remnant, like the coolest thing about Last Remnant also are the cities, which are all like these. Every city has its own weird god thing that like defines the shape of the city. They're really neat. Like they're really, really cool. All right, closer. We need 11.8, so. I think our goal is credits, which I think is get the first and second fishing licenses. My goal right now is credits. I'm having enough fun where I feel like I can safely say credits. I like the vibes. The vibes are good. They're comfy. It's just liquid. Liquid. So the fidget controller works partially for this game. The reeling works. I can do it in a second here. So, oh, of course, it doesn't give me a chance to do it this time. The reeling, like when if I do inputs to this, it's just repeated X inputs is all it is. So that works. The motion sensing doesn't seem to work for this game, but it has multiple modes. So get that workout, yeah. Look, you have to use the fishing rod in the most relaxed manner possible. The shake weight control. I mean, who knows? That sounds like a job for Nico Hart. Yeah, no, the FMVs and like the kind of weird like music. I don't say weird is not the right word. Ethereal is a good word. I wonder if I need to like tap more or. Yeah, I mean, look, if I knew more about Nico's process. His accomplices. Oh, it's a small one. Come on, I need a big one. No. Yeah, mashing too much just breaks the line. I wonder if it's like a certain point in the animation maybe is what I need to do to end the struggle. Vouch for a good VR fishing game. I don't think I know any besides that one FF15 expansion. just got bilked. What? What? Damn, bro. Yeah, fish do disrespect me though. Nope. See, that just broke the line again. We are real fishing. The fishing has never been realer. Again? Seems like you're just feeding dough balls to the carp. Is this game gas? I think this game also, what's interesting is that a lot of fishing games of this era are very tournament focused. So it's like you're on a boat and you gotta like catch fish that are way heavier. I mean, I don't know anything about fishing tournaments, so I'm assuming video game fishing tournaments are telling me the truth. But this is not a tournament focused game. This is a very, like, this is 1996 and we have 3D renders and we have FMV. Like, one of the features of this game is like when you go back to the, like you go back to the aqua room, your lounge, and you know, you can just look at the aqua room. We could look at the one trout we caught. Oh, he's terrible. All right, we're gonna release him. Sorry, Mike. We released Mike Trout. Unlike the Los Angeles Angels. We can talk to the photo of
the secret to fishing. It's patience.
This man in the photo talks to us. Yeah, well, I mean, I probably wasn't taking care of the fish. I assume after some amount of time, the dude, like, you know, the fish get unhappy because you haven't like fed them or cleaned the water or anything. That's not really the aquariums don't seem to be that big of a part of the game. Unsurprisingly, most of the game is trying to meet these fishing objectives. And like the different levels are just sort of these static screens that loop. So like the first level was just this brook with trout in it. You know, we can just flip over to it real quick. And like this is just how the game progresses. So like we go to different levels. And like the game doesn't tell you in the manual. It does tell you what the what you need, but like the game doesn't tell you. So like right now I'm trying to get a carp that's at least 11.8 inches. But the carp are kicking my ass. But like you get this, you know, you get soothing music, little 1996 FMV scene. So I don't know if your ideal fishing game was just like a relaxing experience in nature, this is probably pretty good. Definitely, this is the first time I've ever actually played a standalone fishing game. The first fishing game on the PS1. I'm what, 230 some games in, and this is the first fishing experience. Yeah, right. Pretty much. There is a speedrun for this. Someone like there was one runner who did. I don't think I'm gonna speedrun this, but there is a runner out there who did who I guess did it in like 2 hours. So, you know, props to them, I guess. The fish whisperer. I scared him off. Are they going to come back? Hey, come back. Oh. All right, they might come back. I'm going to let it sit. I know you want it, dog. Can't resist the dough ball. Oh, what? That is a different pattern than what I usually get. Tragic. Tragic for me. I don't think that's true. I'm gonna have to disagree with I do not think the carp want that. Maybe in the Cuyahoga. Or whatever waters you fish in. Huh. There you go. Grub illegally fishing in the poisoned Ohio River. Come on. You do have to wonder what the carp thinks the dough ball is. Like, dough balls do not naturally occur in the lake, I have to assume. This goddamn carp. Come on, bro. All right, there we go. Thank God. All right, not what we need, but do I eventually get the dynamite? I don't think they let me fish with dynamite. I feel like that would be Unreal fishing, which would be a sick video game to make. Give off a dissolve to who loves starch. Okay. So the dough ball, like, I think I've never been fishing in real life, so I don't know anything. Everything I know about fishing, I learned through fishing mini games and JRPGs. Use a worm. Okay. What kind of fish do you try to catch with a worm? Any fish, but usually there's a bunch of fishing games named, you know, like Bass Landing, and I keep saying Base Landing because I just have no, cause I'm, you know, I don't know fish. Maybe I'm gonna catch an upright bass, fish it right out of the lake. Yeah, Sega people. It's kind of funny. Sega bass fishing is like such a thing that people remember, that I've now encountered people who think that only the Dreamcast ever had a fishing controller. Yeah, I mean, those Sega arcade games were always, they always had a very solid style. No matter what the game actually was. Could be trucking, could be volleyball, you know. I might need to read up if there's anything to do with that. I get through it sometimes, the struggle, but then sometimes I just lose. We are fishing. The ace of base. I keep hoping the fishing master will have useful things to say, and I gotta realize it's not gonna happen. That's not how you become the fishing master. I guess I actually do have to. The masturbator? I would. Dynamite should be legal. Is that so? These carp. You know what? Maybe dynamite should be legal. I'm buying into it now. Blow up this whole goddamn lake. These carp think they can make fun of me. I must have the timing wrong for that. I thought you had to hit X when they pick the bait out. Ah, damn, another one. Well, the one good news is that, remember, I think one of the final license objectives for license 1 is just having caught and released 100 fish. So every one of these fish does help towards that. I wonder if there's always like an 11.8 out there, or, you know, is it just random purely? Or will it just give it to you after like X number of carp? See him in to show up. We can only hope. Leonard Nimoy simply appears next to me, begins to talk to me about Seaman's life. God, that was a small sucker. Ugh. Sprite versus 7-Up. Do both of those sodas still exist? Does 7-Up still exist? I feel like 7-Up died or something. Or I'm thinking of like Sierra Mist, maybe, which doesn't exist. Right. I was at like at a restaurant some weeks ago, and it was an evening when I was carb loading, so I got a soda with dinner, which usually I wouldn't do. And they're like, "Do you want?" I was looking for the caffeine-free soda, and I was like, "Sprite, 7-Up," and they're like, "Starry." I'm like, "What? What is that?" And then eventually I figured out it was the successor to. It was the successor to Sierra Mist. I'm working on becoming a master fisher. It's a slow process. Yeah, Sierra Mist isn't real. It's gone. They changed it to Starry. What? It was going slow. What? Only drink zero sodas, because high fructose corn is an intestinal annihilator. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I don't know if the fish struggling more means it's going to be a higher weight fish, but I want to believe. Damn it, they keep them smaller. There's OnlyFans creator who went by Sierra Mist. Got past let the trademark. Oh. So they lost the trademark to an OnlyFans creator? Is that like, I don't know. Her name, okay. Thank you, iDoc. I'm glad you know that. I mean, look, that's what trademark law deserves, frankly, though. I'm not... Trademark law is fake ass shit. Oh, Legal Eagle. Is that guy still making videos? Problem with lawyers is I always want to fight lawyers. I can't look at their content. Yeah, I mean, look, that's kind of the point though. Like, law as an institution kind of needs to take responsibility. I think I've met people like who are good people and trying to do good as lawyers. But usually they have like somehow like walled themselves off in a way that their brain doesn't break. Look, I get it. You have to survive. That's fine. I chose to interpret the question that way because I think if you interpreted it as like effective, it's like a different thing. Yeah, I mean, look, the thing about lawyers is that ultimately the money dictates too much. And I'd love to see a reckoning with that, but I don't think they're going to because the money means too much. Some lore, if people don't know, is I did a few years of part-time law school while working my day job, and I quit after 2 years because I realized I could never be happy being a lawyer. And I used to read like a lot of case law stuff, which I had an interest in it, kind of professionally, but I mean, there's some parts of American law that are sort of okay, but certainly a lot of it is quite problematic and keeps getting worse. I do think the UK has worse defamation laws, though. every time I read anything about like slander and libel and defamation in the UK, it's like, what are y'all doing over there? Like, get it together. Yeah, the UK's got, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, the UK is always in a competition with the US for weirdest meltdown, but oh, we got it. We got it. Okay. Thank God. Thank God. Release me. All right, back to the aqua room. Yeah, that was a big old 14. That was a chonker. All right, we're now on to the next stage. Took a little bit, but we got there. We got access to the next stage. UK's the ongoing cycle of good purveyor laws followed by your background rules. Yo, all about that bass. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how labor's been, right? Kind of been their deal. All right. Yeah, this is a new vibe. We gotta never get into a clan with that. I don't think you die when you fail to catch a fish, though. All right, so this is lure fishing. Okay. And the water is moving real fast here. Was that thunder? A little storm, a little wind? I can't even see any shadows of fish on this stage. Oh, there you go. Oh, they only appear when I... Oh? Oh, no, my lore! Ah. Got bodied already. Did I just lose it permanently? Wow, we have a lot of them. I don't get that one back. Wait, what? Didn't it? How do I? Oh. I guess it didn't actually select. Okay, because I backed out of the screen. So I'm like reeling. I guess if this style, you like reel it in and hope that they bite. So I guess the fish is attracted to the motion. All right, whatever. At least I kept my lore. Nope. I gotta look in. Let me do a little search in this guide. If there's like a like effective technique for this. Okay, so I guess you just press it a few times. Just press X. Or maybe there's like different amounts of pressing X. All right. Well, we'll have to keep experimenting. That's bluegill. Wow, you could actually see another. There was a bass right below it. That's kind of cute. It'd be really funny if like another fish came up and like took a chunk out of the one I was trying to catch. Bluegill, you got it. Well, we don't need it, but maybe this will only catch bluegill. Might need to pick a different lure. Because our goal is to get a black bass. That's the next progression. Listen, that's a healthy sucker. All right, let's try this one. No? Trying to set that hook. Will they actually? I don't think they'll bite here, right? Because I'm basically at the boat. Yeah. Okay. No, come on. There we go. Yeah. All right. So what size do we need here? 15 inches. Wowee. All right. We got our work cut out for us. Let's return to the aqua room real quick. I want to see if that regenerates our supply of lures. It's also a good opportunity to save the game, which I should do from time to time. Let's see what the fishing master has to say to us.
I have fished all over the world.
Another shining gem, another wise pearl from the master himself. Thank you, fishing master. I will treasure this. Damn, are they not gonna give me it back? Nope. All right, well, that one's gone too. This one seemed to work well for us last time, so might as well go with it again. All right, a little better. Yeah, I'm beginning to think they aren't actually different for different weights, like in terms of visual size on the screen. No. All right, well. So rapid doesn't work. I'll probably try, we'll try a different method next time. This kind of like cloudy, rainy day fishing vibe is pretty strong. No, probably not. I might eat more seafood though. It's pretty delicious. I mean, lobster is tasty, although I feel like a lot of times when you get like lobster, it's really caked up with butter. So like it'll you know, it can be tasty. I mean, like I enjoy a good lobster roll once in a while, but I feel like lobster, I don't know. Lobster has like ends up like a slightly richer taste. You're eating it. I mean, but I do think that the lobster does taste good. Like, oh shit. Crab is good though. I mean, there's also like several different types of crab as well, but crab is good. I mean, lobster isn't lobster like one of those things that was like a working class food, and now it's like a rich delicacy, expensive. I mean, there's tons of examples of that, but that's correct. Okay, yeah. Still inching towards that 15-inch one. Still got to get that. All right, well, I guess we have to try a new lore. How was Spider-Man? All right, I'm gonna send you the message that I sent to someone else when I left the theater. I don't know. I feel bad uttering this one aloud, so I'm just gonna send it to you. All right, there you go. That's my candid thought. I think the film was frankly a mess. I do not understand. I thought we were all done with the MCU. And I don't know why people were coming out for this one, because it wasn't good. It was, and I thought the first two Tom Holland movies were fun. You know, Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio is pretty good, and whoever did Vulture in the first one was good too. Explain the entire MCU to party. I mean, yeah, look, in my opinion, once they had to pivot away from Kang, like, you just needed to shut the whole thing down. Like, whatever's happening now has just been a disaster for too long. I had fun. I had fun through Endgame, you know. Some good popcorn films is fine. It's fine. But, like, it's over. Just stop, please. I mean, it'll die if it stops making money. Like, you know. But apparently people are coming out to see the Spider-Man, so I'm wrong. I'm the coastal elite. It's such a regrettable film. Like, I wish I could speak. Is there anyone in this chat room that doesn't want new Spider-Man spoilers? Like, because as much as I think the film is garbage, I am not an asshole who wants to, like, you know, shout, you know, Snape kills Dumbledore from the highest mountain or something, you know? I just want to make sure, because if someone vetoes me, all right, I'm gonna do some more fishing, and then I'm gonna say the thing out loud that okay, all right. I'm about to say the thing. I'm gonna do 5 seconds with my hands, okay? And when I count down, I'm gonna say the thing out loud. All right. The villain of the film, played by Sadie Sink, is just Jean Grey. They just did a Jean Grey origin story, and it sucks ass. It's terrible. It has been like, it was a disaster. I think my eyes rolled out of my skull. Absolutely awful. I just don't know why they would do that. It was so bad. It's so bad. I just, why is the Punisher in the film? I know the answer is because there's a TV show, but, like, dude, let me tell you, there's, like, any given day in New York City, there's like 100 guys driving around with Punisher skull t-shirts in oversized cars. How am I supposed to know which one's the Punisher? That could just be a normal guy from Staten Island. Poor Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo deserves a movie because he's like a good actor. They're never going to give it to him, which is a shame. All right, I just had the Jean Grey thing sucked ass. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm no longer going to say the spoiler name out loud. I am done. Okay. All right. God damn it. I mean, you're joking about that, Goomba, but honestly, you're not far off. Yeah, Doc, did you see Thunderbolts? I heard Thunderbolts actually looked like it could have been good, but I don't know if I'm just a sucker for like weirdos. I never saw it, so. Fantastic Four looked dreadful in every single trailer I saw. Like, Pedro Pascal, I don't know, was funny but okay. I mean, honestly, that can work sometimes. What are we doing? What's happening here? You guys are just kind of eh. All right, well, I'll see you later. It kind of is tradition for Fantastic Four movies to be bad. Is there good Fantastic Four media, like, period? I'm not convinced those characters got it. $70 years ago. Are they that old? More like the Fantastic Boar. God damn it. Get back here. November 1961. Yeah, it's like what you got Rock Sun and Fire Sun. And then, I don't know, married couple. Oh, okay. This lore is not doing too well. Wait, who's the jealous ex-boyfriend villain? And is that Doom? Is Victor Von Doom canonically an ex-boyfriend of Susan Reed or whatever? Oh, Namor. Okay. I don't know shit about Namor. All those underwater goobers, they're fake. Namor is the one that's just... Is Aquaman bootleg Namor or is Namor bootleg Aquaman? Or is that... I'm thinking of a different pairing. A different... Only watch there. Let's get yes up, Fred. Hot take question. I say yes. Does RoboCop count as a superhero movie? I think it's too much of a satire. They're both bootleg Poseidon. Yeah, that is true. Oh, it's a tiny one. I don't know if this lore's got it. Wow. Wow. I think I watched maybe the first 2 seasons of The Boys. And then we kind of pieced out on that show. I didn't want that lore anyway. I wonder if I can you like game over for gonna find out. Use every goddamn lore I have. Oh, this is catching bluegill. All right, I didn't want that one either. I was joking before about this, but maybe it really is going to happen. Nope. All right, that one's gone too. I guess it's not the technique. I'm really nailing down the technique for losing this shit, which I guess is exciting. Gonna discover the previously undiscovered game over condition in real fishing. Gonna read some late 2010 Spider-Gwen, then Black Cat and Mary Jane later. The only comics I really read for a little bit was I read some of the recent X-Men, like the House of X, Powers of X stuff. That was actually really good. Look, fish fear me, death wants me. Okay. All right, well, at least I kept the lore. Feels like with this one, like we're getting some bites from the bass, but we're not really getting them reeled in. Come on. Set that hook. Tough. Seems like that kind of pulsing is working better. Not losing the lore. Well, I'm not losing the lore. Did any PS1 games have widescreen support? I don't think so. I mean, there might have been some games. I don't think so. I could be wrong about that. Look. Resolutions have never been my specialty. Oh, you know what? There was a racing game that we played that had like said it had like a widescreen mode, I think. Was that like Andretti Racing or something? There was one, I think. Oh, is there actually? That's funny. Don't tell anyone, because I'm tired of people uploading stretched footage. Right, it's fake widescreen. Yeah. I don't think this lore's got it. I don't feel like I can actually catch anything with this. Yeah, there you go. That's a game you really want to play stretched. Did you say ghost in a shell? IDOC, please. Fake ass nerd out here. Is that really what it says on that way? All right. Oh, I guess yeah. This is what is this site? Good grief. What? It really says Ghost in the Shell, huh? All right. That's funny. Look, we all have our struggles, like me playing this game right now. Reminder, of course, if you want to do PIP Fantasy, always a good time to do that. We got 15 responses so far. You too can submit a response. The goal is credits right now. I mean, if I have a really bad time, it'll change, but... Or do you mean like what's the goal? Like the goal right now in the game for the next bit of progression is to catch a black bass that is 15 inches or larger. Oh, I didn't check the speedrun for rod bait setups. Although with the lure fishing, there's not too much to work with. I think that speedrun does have input viewer though, so I might study it to see what it does during some of these sequences. That's what it looks like to me too, Gregory. I agree. All right, well, we got a black bass, but not big enough. The fishing will continue. Come on. Nope. They got to bite. I need him to bite. How many of my lures are stuck in fish in this lake? I don't want to think about it. It's a dangerous question. Oh, all right. Oh, wait. Sometimes the fish just lets go, I guess. Is that a storm coming in? All right, we got him like right next to the boat. I don't think that actually matters, but all right. Yeah, I don't know what to do when they just peace out. It was like, yeah, you know what? Actually, this is fake. Feels like a fishing attempt. I'm not gonna fall for one of those. Bait casting and grub. Oh yeah, okay. Interesting. Well, I already lost the grub lure, so I'd have to. I'm not actually sure how you get that back. Let's actually check something though. All right, well, we'll try that one. If I was a fish, I simply wouldn't. Right, I would simply not get fished. I would be built different. That's correct. What kind of loser would fall prey to a fishing attempt? Come on, I see your little shadows. I wonder if you have to like save and load the game to restore the lures. What about when the fish struggles? When you get the animation where they struggle, that's the main thing I'm interested in. On the first run out after it bites it, press down. Oh, really? Yeah. Let me take a look at this real quick. All right. Ah. Huh. All right, I'll have to try that. There's a lot of smart fish out there in the sea. Yeah, we might need. I wonder if maybe saving, because I think oh, there we go. Well, it worked the first time. I wonder if there was an instruction about that in the game and I just didn't understand it. All right, well, that just let it go. I want to. Okay, I want to. All right. So, changing out your keyboard switches. Are you putting on cute cat keyboard switches? Sea salt silence. Do you sell those by the seashore? I'm gonna save this in a different slot just in case. I wonder what the fishing master has to say to us.
You're making good progress.
If everyone else in your building can't hear you type, do you really even keyboard? Oh, geez. I wonder if in the original Japanese, this guy actually provides help. Oh man, I still don't have oh, I have a craw now? And a frog. Oh. Okay. Come on, who wants a frog? Who wants a frog? A lot of shadows there, but no one's biting. Well, maybe the frog is not the answer. All right, I'm gonna step away for just a second. I'll be back in a moment. All right. See, the lake is still here. Yeah. All right. Come on. We got to get at least one bite on this frog. What are frogs? All right, fine. The frog is a failure. And if, damn. Tragic. Oh, there we go. Well, we're still in here. Okay. Well, at least we caught something with that one, so I guess we can continue. So close. Come on, come on. Let me at him. Like, I didn't even... What are we doing here? Did I just need to commit to the bit there at the end? Like, what happened? That was tragic. I feel betrayed by that one. Truly the one that got away. I wonder if at a certain point you just need to, like, if you have them close enough, you just need to pull on it and risk the line breaking, I guess. I don't know. I've already lost enough lures, and it's not clear how I'd even get them back. Just reach in, yeah. Use your teeth. Put your whole face into it. It was going slow. No, I need my lobster. Oh, this is for bluegill. Okay. All right. Gosh, I'm worried about this lore thing. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a save in that second slot, and I'm gonna reset and see if that actually gets me the refills my lores. Do a quick reset. I wonder if anything in the manual about lores, or like when I get to, is this anything about losing lores? Anything about when I like, okay, what happens if you lose one? Serious fun. Doesn't really say. Okay. Look, if you're serious about fishing, you gotta enjoy the lore. Okay. What would be, if you wanted to differentiate those words, you say lore, like lore and lore. Yeah, I don't know. That one might not be real. That might be a fake differentiation. Lure? Shut. No, get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. What if you just made words more work to say? Brilliant. That sounds like I'm French or something. Ridiculous. The most ridiculous thing I've heard since compass. Oh, weird. It actually saved. Okay. Well, that's concerning. Huh. Oh, no, that was the wrong. That was actually going fast. Well, we lost another one. Surely we gotta find some of the fish who took the lures. I hope that's true. Come on, bro. You want to come back and finish your meal? I think you're into fishing videos. I mean, maybe you are. I'm sure there's a lot of good fishing YouTube out there. I feel like the black bass is playing by a slightly different set of rules here. Well, at least the worm seems to attract him. Do I need to like let him fully slow down or something? It's happening a lot there, specifically on that transition from fast to slow. I feel like either I'm not reeling in fast enough, or I'm reeling in too fast when the greatest hits fish. All right, there was nothing even to react to there. It was just going fast and it left. I wonder if the game facts guide says anything about getting lures back. I mean, look. Oh no, this does not have any useful information. That's tragic. I'm gonna stand up for a second. I'll be right back again. All right. I'm like starting to get legit concerned. We're gonna. Frog was not doing shit. I'm just gonna try spinnerbait again. Please. An opportunity to reel. All right. Well, there you go. Man, I really like this thing. Trying to think if I've actually caught any bass using the spinner. It was slow. All right, maybe I'm reeling too quickly then. Maybe I need to let it get fully slow and then reel in. Oh. I need the game to take pity on me at this point. Seems like sometimes they're slowing down and immediately speeding up again. What was the one thing? There was like a weird tip. What was it in the manual? When it was like, this is my 60th birthday. When the fish is running fast toward the left, tap the X button once lightly. In that moment when the line is pulled tight, the fish will resist. As soon as the fish slows down... Oh. Oh, this technique does not work when fishing the lake. Damn. There is a guide which I've been consulting occasionally. I might need to look at the other guide, honestly. Wonder if the other guide has anything useful here. There's two of them. This seems to have even less information. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, the one is like, there's not much going on there. Try various lures for more excitement. They really weren't biting the frog before, but... Oh, there you go. Oh. That was a surface one, wasn't it? I see. I mean, that might just be for one of the license requirements or something, but... Because the lake has bluegill and black bass. I was just playing around with trying to do a quick jerk on the line. It seems like it's not the answer here. Feels like it's been forever since I caught a bass. Oh. See, there it went slow and it didn't turn around and I lost it. Okay. I don't know what to make of that. Maybe I need to jerk it when it goes slow. I mean, I'm running out of lures. It's interesting that none of the guide material like is like even has like a warning against losing the lures. Certainly seems like they're jumping at it a lot quicker now. All right, I didn't set the hook there. There we go. Oh, okay, we're going fast again. Like, is it just like a small window that I need to get? Man, this is getting... I am starting to feel a little frustrated. Like, I do wonder, you know, I liked the minimalist approach to this game at first, but now it's like, I wish I had more feedback about what I was doing wrong. Like, was that a fake slow? I don't I don't even understand. Like sometimes you get into those lengthier encounters and it's like, okay, I'm getting the rhythm of the game, and then the game just puts you back down in your place. Yeah, I mean, at this rate, I feel like I'm gonna just have to go and do some research. Probably watch the speed run, right? That's probably the most useful resource. Check out what the input monitor is doing. Like, thank God that, I guess, shout out to that runner for having an input monitor. Even though they're showing Xbox inputs on screen, tisk tisk, they could at least get a PlayStation model on the screen. But anyway, I can map the buttons in my brain. It's fine. I have a big brain. What's really gonna be unfortunate though is if I end up loading a save and just, you know, and not that we've caught that many fish at this point. But just to get the lures back. There isn't like something in the aqua room, right? That
I have fished all over the world.
Thank you, Fishing Master. Oh, so it just shows you the save points. So it's like, it's my same save files. All right, that's all that is. Yep, 2 more up here. And that's it. There's not like a screen where it's like, oh hey, would you like more lures? Nope. No such thing. Loser. I wonder if I go to like, what was a different location that had the lures? Like if I go to the creek or something. Or what was it? No, was it the stream? Oh yeah. At the fly fishing. There's like another button I could like press here. That's gonna give me like a different. Like, oh, this is how you replenish your lures. Seems so weird. Why would they even be limited? All right, we got to look into other things here. Hmm. Mysterious. I'm gonna do a Google search. This is probably a terrible idea, but it just seems baffling to me. Oh, there's a there's a half-hour video called "All About Real Fishing" for the PS1 by the YouTube channel Fish On. So that might be, you know, might be something for me to do research on the phone of Nintendo. You gotta call Natsume. Natsume. Damn, I was hoping there'd be like a Reddit post. Sick fishing game subreddit or something. Tragic that it's not a thing. But what can you do? I like the guide on this website, which just says like chapter 5 coming soon. What a weird little thing. Yeah. Man. Like a part of me wonders if you can even catch it. Like, you know, what if the lore is just bad? Just bad vibes. Oh. I mean, I feel like right now I might as well just lose all my lures and see what happens. Giving people the content they crave. You know, F it. Let's break all the lines. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I know, you just let go. Come on, you want it? Take it. All right, good. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it intentionally now. The world's greatest fisher of all time. All right, this is it. This is the last one. So I lost a bunch of lures, and I don't know how to get them back, and so I'm now intentionally losing all my lures. We're about to lose the last one. I'm curious if this will actually create a game over. I don't know if it will. All right. Moment of truth. Nil. Okay. So, yeah, there's a possibility it just soft locks. Okay. So we're back here. What if I go back to the lake? Will it... Oh, it just gives me a spinner back? Really? That's your failsafe? I would like to actually catch a fish. I don't even know if I can catch a, will they even let me catch a black bass with this lure? There you go. Huh? The answer is yes. I mean, that would be great. That would be great for me. We have caught black bass, just not recently. I don't know. I could switch to the other one, I guess. Oh, we can do it. Like, the thing is, there's no like stats presented anywhere or anything, so I don't really know what the differences are. Oh, it's 2/10 short. Well, that's closest we've been, so I guess that is something, right? That is something. That is way closer than we've been for a hot minute now. It was going slow. What? I feel like there's a fundamental misunderstanding either visually or you know, or instructions unclear. It like takes pity on me with like different random. Why is this the system? Why? I mean, it's, yeah, that's fishing. It's just sometimes that's all you got. Sometimes it's a mega game. I would like an opportunity to reel the fish in, please. So is it fake? Do I have a favorite for the current sub game poll? I don't know. I honestly, I feel like some of these games, like a lot of these games, I'm just not familiar with. Like that's kind of like I don't really know any of them too well. I mean, if you made me pick, I would probably pick Draken, just because Draken 1 was very funny, and I'm curious to see what a PS2 sequel to that game looks like. But I don't think Draken is winning, so. I don't think I have no idea what Chance is. My guess is it's an adventure game of some kind. We're getting bodied by the black bass. We like lost all our lures. It's pretty. The fish are winning, I think, right now. Frankly, I think it's kind of where we are. I feel like we're going to be heading for needing to do some research, but there might be some videos out there with research. There's a speed run. Seems like there might be another. Seems like there are some walkthroughs, video walkthroughs out there. So I might be studying up. We have caught bass, but we haven't caught a bass big enough. We need a really dummy thick bass. Yeah, I mean that runner's been active recently, so I would probably be able to like leave a message or a comment or something, and they would probably respond. I mean that might be a good thing to do if I don't get good information from these YouTube videos. That's a tiny one. Just chilling fishing. Look, sometimes that's what you got to do. Wait, is that Romance of the Three Kingdoms? I was like, I don't think I ever did a Return of the King. Honestly, you're probably not far off. Sheena was good. Good video game. That's true. I'm free of this stage. Now on to the next thing. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, we got to go to the next stage anyway, but we'll save. We'll test the waters in this next area here. Yeah, you can put the fish in an aquarium, but it doesn't actually count towards any progression stuff. And in fact, it actually kind of hurts you for progression, technically. All right, so the next, what's the next objective? Where is the... Okay. Where? No, the license. Where's the license card? I just want the license card. I know it's in this manual. Here we go. Oh, we gotta catch 5 cutthroat trout in stage 6. Okay. We're going to Beaver Dam. Yeah, hey, Coca. Skipped ahead and went back. Is that because you could? Yes. Well, so actually, the reason I did that, Tarot, is because when I was researching this video game, I learned that there was allegedly a fishing controller. So at first I thought that this game did not have any compatible fishing controllers. And so when I was researching this game, I learned, well, basically the reason why is because so this game doesn't support most of the features of this controller, which is why I'm not actually holding it in front of the camera all the time. Honestly, I'm mostly just playing like this. Like, I'm mostly just playing like this, and like these are the only buttons I'm using. Uses graph RA and brown. Oh, okay, we're doing another. I mean, unfortunately, you're not going to get much out of it. Like, I can look, I can play the game. I can hold it up and play the game. This is all right. I don't understand. I can pretend. Yeah, it's true. I do like that the lures like flow from one. I mean, all the loops are super obvious. But that's part of the treat. I'll try to use the reeling just for you, Tara, all right? If it'll let me do it. Come on, slow down, brother. No, all right. The thing is, the reeling is just simulating like pressing X. No. Come on, little. Yeah, it's essentially red light, green light. That's exactly it. I don't know. The fish are just very demanding. It begins again. Are they slowing down or not? I'm just looking for an opportunity to reel here, and I'm just being repeatedly punished for it. Finally. Oh, man. Let me have it. I don't think I feel like from the Northeast, we don't understand that question. I guess crawfish would be my answer. I would simply get a stronger fishing line. Wow. Just ignore me, bro. All right. Here's what I think we're gonna do. I think we're going to return to the aqua room, save up, and I'm gonna do some research on real fishing. See if I can understand. It seems like there are YouTube videos out there about how to play this game, and so I'm going to consult those. Because I want to believe this isn't just a fickle and chaotic and evil fish god that's torturing me, and that there is actually a way to play this game. There's not much lore. I mean, there's some videos. Of course, the problem with the videos is you have to watch videos. So, but we'll see. Folks, this has been part 2, game 227 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project. Real fishing. It's been real.